Hey everyone, welcome back. For those of you who are new, my name is Kotar. My channel is dedicated to makeup, fun activities, and hoping to also post some videos about fashion and other things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and also don't forget to comment. As I keep posting and I'm getting more consistent with YouTube, I have noticed that I am close to approaching 100 subscribers. So for everyone who has subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the fact that you guys come back and watch videos and give them likes and sometimes comment. But since I am close to approaching 100 subscribers, I am thinking of doing a giveaway. And some of the details to be considered for this giveaway, you would have to be subscribed to my channel, and you would also have to follow me on Instagram. More details will come about the giveaway probably on my next video and everything and all of that, and it will probably also be posted on my Instagram, so watch out for that. I will be doing this giveaway when I reach 100 subscribers though. Right now I'm about like at 94, 95 I believe, so I'm thinking that, like, you know, I mean, like 100 subscribers may be small, but to me it's pretty big because, you know, it's like I've been building my channel and everything, so I really appreciate you guys, and I thought I would reward people for their consistency and for their time that they usually put throughout their day to watch some of my videos. So wait on that. So today I'm going to do basically a very more so ever talking video than more of a makeup video. Obviously my makeup is already done. I used to work at Sephora as an associate, of course, not a makeup one, just a register one. I used to work at the cashier and all that, and you know, throughout that I got to talk to amazing ladies and some gentlemen as well about perfumes, about scents, about makeup and everything, and I've taken all of their tips. I even learned from some of them on how to do makeup and everything, so I thought I would come and share to you guys what I think are some of the most important things that you should have from Sephora. So we're going to start off with one of my favorite items, and that is scents. I think how you smell and fragrances are so important, and I love fragrances, and one of my favorite fragrances from Sephora is Ms. Dior Absolutely Blooming. This perfume right here. I love this perfume so much. I must have sprayed myself. Just have to spray myself real quick. But anyways, I love this perfume so much, and I think it's one of the best perfumes out there. Absolutely Blooming, and also Blooming Bouquet. Blooming Bouquet would be my second favorite perfume from Dior, and my second favorite perfume out of like all of them. But Absolutely Blooming is definitely my first one. I came across this through a friend actually. It was during Thanksgiving, and she was thinking of presents to buy and give. And then I asked her, I was like, what would you want as a present for Thanksgiving for being thankful? And she was like, oh my god, she was like, I need a refill of my perfume. And I was like, what perfume do you use? And she was like, Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming. And at that time I had only been known to Blooming Bouquet. And so when I went to Sephora, I was at work that day, I smelled it, and I literally just like inhaled it, and I fell in love. And it's taken the #1 place of Blooming Bouquet, I know. But in general, I think that one of the most important things that you should have is a well-known fragrance that you love, whether it be from Sephora or Ulta or any other store. I think that one of the most important things that you can get from Sephora is a fragrance. Next up, I'm gonna keep it also. I'm gonna go through the I have like a couple body items, and I'm gonna go to makeup. Next up is going to be body glitter. So I am a huge, I mean, I know I don't like show skin here on YouTube and everything, but when I'm alone, and even when I'm not alone, even underneath my clothes, one of my favorite things is that I just love to sparkle. I love to have sparkles on my neck. I love to have sparkles on my hand. I love to have sparkles everywhere. And I think one of them is the Fenty Beauty in this color Trophy Wife Body Lava. This thing right here, I know everyone has heard of it and everyone has seen it, because when it came out into the market and when it came out into the stores, it was huge. I mean, like, it was just like a huge thing that just like like the brand just exploded the entire beauty industry, Fenty and all that. So this is one of my favorite, but this is not one of my favorite, this is my favorite Body Lava one. I love it. It smells so amazing. This one was gifted to me as a present from someone very special to me that I hold dear to my heart, and they gave it to me as a present, and because I would always be like at Sephora, and I'd literally like take this, and I just literally like, and I mix it with my like hand lotion, and I would just like put it all over my hands, and I would like slap some on my neck, and like I would just be glowing or glittering the entire time. Whenever I'd get off work and I'd go to like see this friend of mine and everything, they'd be like, you know, you have glitter all over your neck and hands, and like someone's even on your face, and I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. That's you know, that's what the way I want to look. Okay, I may not show everything else, but just know that if I'm glowing through my hands and my neck, I'm glowing everywhere else. It's that simple. So this is definitely it. Sometimes during the summer, I'll mix this with my SPF, and I'll just like put it all over my body and everything, you know. And so like not only am I getting protected from the sun, I'm also glowing. So that's one of them. I know it's pricey. A lot of people, one of their main negative reviews is that it's pricey, but it does last for a very, 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 very long time. And I also saw that a lot of people say that it's sticky and it gets everywhere, which is kind of false. I mean, it's not false. I don't know what kind of experiences you're having. I don't want to like dismiss the way you guys feel on this product, but I think it's the fact of how you use it. When you use too much, it does get messy. But then again, a little bit goes a long way. So I think people need to realize that you only need like barely a full pump on your like chest or on your arms or on your like wherever, collarbone or wherever it is that you want to glow, and it'll just like spread all over. And you have like, I usually use a big brush. I have this like really, really big brush from Morphe, and I'll just go around and just like put it all over my body, all over my neck and everything, and it just like spreads all over beautifully. Another thing that I also have that I think is a must-have from Sephora is this hair care multi-peptide serum for hair density from The Ordinary, which is this thing right here. I think this is an amazing thing. It has helped. So before we get into that, I think I told you guys this, how I was a blonde for like 5.5, almost 6 years, and I wasn't no like blonde. I was like platinum blonde, like straight white silver blonde. You know, I love those days. Kind of miss it. I'm still considering going back and forth whether or not I want to color my hair again. But back to this, and like throughout those years, I, you know, obviously I did a lot of bleaching because naturally this is like my natural hair color. It's very dark brown. So I did a lot of bleaching, which resulted in a lot of breakage, resulted in a lot of like dry hair, resulted in the fact that I lost some of my curl pattern, and it's finally starting to come back to me because I'm taking good care of my hair now, having like a lot of deep conditioning and all of that and everything. And this has actually helped with my breakage and also lengthening my hair. Like my hair actually, like, I don't know if it's just this, because I also take these vitamins from, they're like these gummies for hair and skin and nails. But I know for a fact this, whenever I use this, when I come out the shower, I also use this every night before I go to bed. I just put some on my hands and I'll just like rub it into my roots and like rub it into my hair and everything. And it has helped a lot with breakage and it like densing my hair and everything. So I definitely think if you're looking for a hair serum for something, you should definitely try this. It is also affordable. You know, I always say how the brand The Ordinary is an affordable brand, and it has a lot of good products that y'all would be probably work for you and you would be interested in. Next up, another thing that I think is very important from Sephora is you need a good mascara. My favorite and one and only mascara from Sephora is Clinique High Impact Mascara, and it is this one right here. This mascara, it is so beautiful and so healthy for you. Like, you know how some mascaras you'll wear and like when you take it off, you'll see like on your like makeup wipe while you're wiping off like an eyelash or two falling off because you're rubbing so hard. This one, I don't ever see my eyelashes coming off, and I kind of used to hate that in the past. I'd be like, bruh, why is my eyelash falling off just because I have mascara on? Like, why should I be punished for that? Or whatever. And so this one is just amazingly, like, it lengthens and it has volume to my eyelashes, and like my eyelashes are like literally like, they just like grow whenever I have this mascara on. Like they're just like voluminized and they're lengthened and everything. So I definitely think a mascara is well needed from Sephora and the Clinique one. Y'all should check this one out. Next up, what else? I'm going to think that important, essential that you need from Sephora is a lip gloss. And y'all know what my favorite lip gloss, one of my favorite lip glosses is the Sephora branded lip glosses, and I love the clear one, number 4, Totally Lucid. I love clear glosses, but this one is literally my favorite clear gloss. I've tried clear glosses from the beauty store, from the drugstore, from everywhere, and nothing beats this Sephora clear one that I adore and love so much. It just like It basically just like hydrates my lips and plumps my lips and makes them look so like voluptuous and like just healthy. Love this because in a way it embraces like my natural lip color. Like it lets my natural lip color just like shine right through. Another thing that I think is an important essential to have from Sephora is a good contour stick and a good concealer stick. Whether it be like a cream, a liquid, whatever it is that you want. But mine just so happens to be from the Fenty Beauty, and my contour stick is Mocha and my concealer stick is Bamboo. I live for these two. These are the easiest contour things to like have in your bag. Not only are they like easy to travel with, easy like when you're traveling like overseas or when you're traveling, I don't know, to your girl's house or wherever it is that you're going. It's so easy that you can just literally have in your purse. Like you don't need that much hassle or any of that to like pack and take with you. So that's it. And I also love cream products, honestly, because I am a dry kind of person, and this just happens to like give me that good contour and a glow at the same time. It gives me a glow with even without highlight, which is pretty nice because I like to glow without doing too much. So what we also got here that I think is important item that you have to have in your makeup bag is a good brow product. And my favorite brow brand is Anastasia. I use powder and I also use the Brow Wiz, and since I use powder, I think it's important to have a very good brow brush because brows are, like I said, brows are very important. And my favorite brow brush that I also think is people should check on as a necessity is the 7B Anastasia brow palette. Not only does it have that angle brush up to here, it also has the spoolie at the end, which I kind of like. It's usually straight, but I kind of like curved mine. I don't know if you guys can see. I curved mine to a certain angle because that's the way I like to like brush my brows and everything. And with that, I have the Brow Duo powder in the shade dark brown, and this is what it looks like. I think this is important as well. And then I also have the Brow Wiz. So this is like, here's just like basically like a set that I always have in my makeup bag of powders in the shade medium brown. Lately I've been going in with the Brow Wiz, and then eventually I'll go back to like my tail part, like right where my arch starts, and then like my tail, I'll go back in and I'll like blend in some powder in there, and that'll basically be my brow routine lately. And that's what I think is very important from Sephora with brows. Another essential thing that I think is very important to have from Sephora is a good highlighter. If you have a good highlighter, you're gonna glow. Now let me tell y'all know I was dedicated to Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics, right? And then on my last video, I did a makeup haul. And in that makeup haul, I had purchased Vegas, a loose highlighter from Anastasia. And I tried this bad boy on once. I mean, like, I took a brush and I just put it on my cheek once. And then I threw out Champagne Pop because, well, it's been about time I threw that thing out. But I literally didn't even hesitate to throw it out. I just tossed it into the trash can. And then I went about my life. Because this thing is so beautiful. Like, it is gold, but it's not too gold, but it's a nice gold where it looks so beautiful on the skin. And it's just amazing. And I've never did a loose powder highlight. I never done like a loose powder highlighter until this highlight, which I thought was pretty like crazy because I've always thought that like loose highlighters were harder to work with, but like no, it's really not. You just gotta like, you just gotta make sure you always seal your packaging. You just gotta make sure there's not a lot of powder on the surface so you won't grab too much, and literally just have the correct brush to go with it, and it just highlights. It just looks so beautiful on the skin, and it just like melts, like it melted into my skin, and it just made it look so like dewy and highlighted. And it wasn't too highlighted, but it gave enough highlight that I was just like, wow, like I like you a lot. Another item that I think you guys need from Sephora is glitter. So if you are a glitter person, these are the glitters that I think would work really well for you, because I've tried out a lot of glitters and I think these glitters are fantastic and I think they're amazing, and they are the Heavy Metals by Urban Decay. And I basically have a whole bunch of them. I have, I'm about to show you what I have. These are all the heavy metal glitters that I have. Y'all know I love glitter. Y'all know I love to glow. Y'all know I love to sparkle. obviously, but I think these are really important. You want to know why? Because when you're doing that cut crease, or when you're doing that like glittery piece, you know, glitter can sometimes get really, really messy, you know, or sometimes you need so much stuff. You need like a glitter glue, you need this, or you need that, or you need this kind of glitter, you need that kind of glitter. With these, it's just literally glitter on a stick, and you just take it to your eye and you do whatever it is that you want to do. Do whatever your heart desires with these things, and it just works. Literally, I've seen like makeup artists at Sephora like struggle with glitter and everything. Like, wow, there was one girl who did, and she was like, I just don't know what glitter to use. And I was like, try the heavy metal one. I was like, literally, try the heavy metal one. She used it on her clients, and then she came back to me and she was like, you were so right. It works so easily. She was like, I didn't have to put on glue for the client. I didn't have to do on anything. She was like, it just like it was just so easy. It was just like a swift, easy application. And I was like, exactly. I was like, I think these are important, like for everyone to have in their bag. And I think some of the fact that they come in multiple colors is even more amazing. All right, we got one more thing that I think is important from Sephora. And I think one more thing that's important from Sephora is a good eyeshadow palette. I'm not really a Sephora eyeshadow palette kind of girl. I'm more of a Morphe. You know, I have a lot of Morphe palettes and a lot of ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. But there's one eyeshadow palette that I love and that I think works and I think is beautiful in the color. And my father actually bought me this one. Is the Modern Renaissance Anastasia palette. I love this palette. Why? Because, well, I'm going to show you why. I think everybody knows why. Because I think everyone has seen this palette before. Look at the colors. You can't tell me how, like, you can make so many eye looks with this palette. This is the palette that I always grab if I'm going over to like my girl's house or like my friend's house or whatever, or like, and I'm like going there to get ready and everything. This is the first palette that I always grab from my bag, and I'm like, you're coming with me because you're simple. I can create a nude look, I can create a brown look, I can create kind of like a bright whitish look, and I can create a cranberry pinkish or like kind of like a deep purplish or light lavender look with like a metallic, an orange, just like basically a whole bunch of colors that basically kind of like fit the like color wheel that I kind of like of my like neutral colors and everything, that you can make so many like eye looks with and everything. And even so, one time I forgot my eyebrow powder, and instead I just went in, and I didn't have time to go back to my apartment and get one. I went in with this light brown right here, and I also went in with this brown right here. This like these two, this brown right here and this one up here, and I used those and I mixed those to get an eyebrow powder, and it ended up working fantastic at the end. I had my brow brush, but I didn't have my brow powder. All right, guys. So those are all my top essential items that I think that everybody needs from Sephora. It doesn't have to be the like same exact ones, but but I think it should be something along those lines. I'm sure everybody like has their brow product and has their specific highlighter and has their specific contour stick that they use and all, whether it be from Sephora or the drugstore or any of it at all. But I think those are like the main focus of it was basically the top essentials that you need in the beauty world, and mine just so happened to be majority of them, no, all of them, just so happened to be that they're from Sephora. So as I said before in the beginning, I am doing a giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway as soon as I reach 100 subscribers, so I'm looking forward to that. In order to enter the giveaway, I'm going to give a brief small detail again. In order to enter the giveaway, you just have to be subscribed to my channel. You have to follow me on Instagram. On my next video, I'm definitely going to add more because I'm going to hope that by the time I film my next video, I'm going to have 100 subscribers. Like I said, I'm very, very close, and I think just want to share a special moment like that with you guys, and I'll definitely be giving more info out on my next video, and there will be info out also on Instagram post. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys on my next video with some more awesome news to share with you guys. Mwah.